What's good, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you guys are watching this, man. I am Marquis, aka Severe, man, from Boston, man. We are live, man. We talking top 10 EPs of 2025, man. Now, I didn't listen to a lot of them, but I did listen to a good 25, 30 EPs. And that's a lot, you know. A lot of people in EPs, you guys know, are 6 records and under, probably like 3 to 6 records is usually an EP. So let's talk about it. But you know, we're gonna pay some bills first. You know that. Gotta pay the bills. Gotta pay the bills. And we talking about fun bills, man. We talking about, like, before I get to the topic, we're gonna talk about things I want to talk about. That's paying the bills, and nobody sponsors me yet. So we'll be talking about things, some hip hop subjects I got to talk about. Let's talk about them. The first one is Eric's sermon on Joe and Jada. Now, did y'all catch that episode? He installed a lot of jewels, a lot of knowledge. You guys want to go see that episode and just follow Eric's sermon. Eric's sermon, you know, EPMD member, of course, one of the best producers that we have on the planet. He has an album out today. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, go check out Eric Sermon's interviews, man. He's a really smart guy, and he's talking about pure knowledge to the industry. Let's talk about number 2 is artists releasing bad music. Are artists releasing bad music? Someone asked me a question. Let me see if I can find the question. If you're an artist, would you put out a garbage album to get out your deal? That's pretty much why I asked this question. Now, if you're an artist, let me know, producer or whoever. If you have a contract, or you have some type of thing going on, would you release a bad album for your last album for that particular album label? Let me know. It came up because a lot of artists are doing that. You know, they might have. I remember, matter of fact, let's go back to groups. You know, Eric Sermon got the Dynamic Duo album out today. But speaking of groups, Mobb Deep, they had a contract situation, and I remember them putting out their last album. They were just trying to get out the contract. The album was pretty good, though. I think it was, what was it, Murder Mixtapes or something like that? Mixtapes. It was like a mixtape. They call it a mixtape, but it was like I know it was great, like a silver cover or something like that. But I remember that. Would you put out bad music just to get out of a deal? That was just one of my questions for you guys. Third question is, do artists support other artists? Now, I talked to a lot of artists on the phone or wherever, you know, through social media. And a lot of artists were telling me, man, artists don't support artists. Now, fans, you guys go out there and y'all support your artists. Y'all go buy the CD, y'all go buy merch, y'all go to the concerts, things of that nature. But I'm hearing that behind the scenes, artist to artist, they don't support each other. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I'm a recent artist, you know, I'm a spoken word artist. I'm not that, you know, big of a deal. I'm just getting into the game. But yeah, artist to artist, what do you guys think? Do you guys support each other? Let me know in the comments. I just want to know. Just some you know, light banter we can speak on in the comments, you know. The fourth thing I want to talk about before we get to this subject, the main subject, is Max B's return. Shout out to Max B. Return. He's welcome back like Mace. Welcome back. And I use that because they both from Harlem, of course. So they tied together in that sense. So shout out to Max B. He was already on the what's Cam's show? Well, Cam got 14 shows. I don't know. He's on one of them shows. They already interviewed him and stuff like that, talked to him. So shout out to Max B. Hopefully he puts out some quality music. Are you guys excited for Max B? Let me know. Talk about it in the comments below. All right, man, we're gonna get right to the subject. I just wanted to talk about some subjects real quick and just, you know, get the rust off. You know what I'm saying? Get the rust off. But you know, it's Friday, of course, and you know, when I usually do a breakdown of an album or have a guest on, we talk about what came out, what was the album. Now this is crazy. It's the end of the year, December, and everybody and their mother is putting out an album. Now, let's talk about it. All right. We got Maine the Medicine and Holler the Scholar, a scholarship prescription. We got Duds and Maine the Medicine, A Christmas with Friends, Volume 4. It's an EP. We got, speaking of Christmas, Severely Yours, Here Comes Secret Santa featuring DJ Vitamin D. It's only a single. The album comes out next Friday. Skip the Kid, Call It Whatever You Want, 4 is out today. West Side Gun surprises with mine. Saucony's Glowing is a 3-song EP. Jazzy Lion Man and Johnny Trash, Time to Kill. And then we got OG Ben Grimm, The Last Ronin. Sky Zoo, Views of Life. Views of a Lifetime, sorry. Number 9, The Game, DJ Drama, Mike and Keys, Gangsta Grills, Every Movie Needs a Trailer. That joint is fire. Shout out to The Game. Eric Sermon, we talked about that earlier. Eric Sermon, Dynamic Duels, Volume 1. So you know you got Volume 2 coming out next year. Homeboy Sandman, always a pleasure. These titles are getting pretty silly. It's on Bandcamp. It is Bandcamp Friday, so go support artists so they can get all the money. Mills, Blood in the Water 2, Bun B and Static Selector, Trill Static number 5. And then speaking of Bandcamp, Tajh Malik, City Rays, Southern Ways. That's on Bandcamp as well. Y'all go check that out. I'm going to say them one more time. Maine the Medicine, Holler the Scholar, is Scholar's Prescription, Duds and Maine the Medicine. They get together. They do this every year and put out a Christmas EP, A Christmas with Friends, Volume 4. This is Volume 4. Catch up. Severely Yours. That's myself, of course, but I'm executive producing instrumental album, and this is the single from DJ Vitamin D called Here Comes Secret Santa. It's a single album next week, instrumental album next week. Speaking of instrumental, Skip the Kid, Call It Whatever You Want 4. It's out now. Go get it. West Side Gun with the surprise EP. My Saucony's Glowing, Jazzy Lion Man and Johnny Trash, Time to Kill. OG Ben Grimm, The Last Ronin. Sky Zoo, Views of a Lifetime. The Game, DJ Drama, Mike and Keys, Gangsta Grills. Every Movie Needs a Trailer. Eric Sermon, Dynamic Duels, Volume 1. Homeboy Sandman. These titles are getting pretty silly. Y'all go support Bandcamp. It's Bandcamp Friday. Artists get all the money, so go support those artists. Mills, Blood in the Water 2. Bun B, they must got a great series here. Static Selector, Trill Static 4. I got to catch up. I think I only heard one of them. And the last album to check out or get on Bandcamp is Tajh Malik, City Rays, Southern Ways. Y'all go peep that. It's solid, man. So that's how I paid my bills by just shouting out other artists, right? So let's get into it, man. Now we're gonna get into it, man. The THHC podcast, episode 272. It's the end of the year for me, and let me tell y'all again, my year goes from December to November, and that's my year. December to November, that's my year, instead of January to December. So my year for judging music ended November, end of November. So that's why I can come out with my list early. Let's talk about, somebody is in the comments. Let's talk about it. Oh, my boy Jeff is in the spot. Shout out to Jeff. Let's see what's up, what he's saying real quick. Give him some shout outs. Jeff says, Marquise Walker, salute. It's been a long time. I know, Jeff. What's up you been, man? What's good with Jeff, man? Boston on deck was good, man. Come on, man. You know that. Massachusetts, Boston on deck. Y'all know where we from. He also says like and subscribe and share comments section and salute wrench people, salute, safe travels outside and travel safe. Shout out to Jeff and his family, man. My man Jeff, man. I gotta meet this dude, baby. Gotta have a beer or something, baby. I gotta meet this dude. But shout out to Jeff. All right, let's get into the episode. Man, we're gonna talk about my EPs. Y'all can throw down your EPs in the comments. Please do let me know what you guys listened to in 2025, what EPs stood out to you guys, right? I love EPs. Albums, EPs, singles. I'm all that. I'm down for it all. I'm down with the king. You know what I'm saying? So all right, let's get into it, man. I got my list. I'm gonna give you my first 10. Let them rock, so y'all can see those. My first 5. I'm sorry, my first 10. I got a 10. I got 10. I listed 10. So this is from 10 to 6, and we'll get into it and we'll talk about them real quick. So let's just talk about EPs real quick, and then I'll talk about them throughout, and y'all let me know what y'all love about EPs as well. All right, let's go. EPs of 2025, best of course. Scoring rap EPs aren't about judging it lesser as an album. All EPs get love, especially from myself, right? I'm more of an EP album guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, people like, judge my single. The single got to be fire. You got to have like a fire single for me to be like, all right, let me go do a video. But I usually save it for, channels like this. I want to do a whole podcast. So it's usually an album, with a lot of songs. So let's get into it. The EPs, y'all see them, at least the first 5 down there. So number 10 is Severely Yours, 5 Heartbeats of Boston. It was released February 14th, produced by Tajh, Malik. It was released on Valentine's Day. It's a love album, kind of a love-hate album. Let's put it that way, man. It's 11 minutes of storytelling at its best, with dope production from Tajh, Malik. Now, my favorite tracks are Box Buddies and Black Diamonds. Y'all go check that out. All right, number 9 is Spoda and Kwenu the Nigerian, I believe. EP's called Perfect Timing. It was released February 27th, about 17 minutes of pure heat, fully produced by Kwenu, of course. My favorites on that particular EP are Get a Grip and You Don't Perform Like This. So y'all go check out that. EPs give like creative freedom. Do y'all know that? I mean, EP, like you could do a single. Sometimes, it could stick, it can go, people like it or not. When you do an EP, it could be something different. It could be like a transition from your last album of some sort, right? There's less room for fillers in EPs, so every track must justify its place. Their key evolution moments, their bold statements between albums. I'm saying this stuff. A cultural movement. They're cultural movements. That's what these EPs are. They could be a career catalyst as well. These EPs. So let's get back to the countdown. Number 8 is Errol Holden from Harlem. We talked about Harlem earlier. Errol Holden is from Harlem. It's called Skitzo Manifesto. Came out December 14th. 14 minutes. Producers are, and I said December 14th, not this December 14th. Again, remember, I go from December to November. So this was last December. So it made the cut. So this was December 14th of 2024. 14 minutes. Producers are, of course, Errol Holden. Errol Holden's dope, man. And then Nicholas Nickel. My favorites are Baboon Book Bag and 180 Schoolyard and Bilal. Is it Pritlow? Bilal Pritlow? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Let's go to number 7. Number 7 is Whatupvern and Track Pros. It's called What It Is. The EP is called What It Is. Shout out to Whatupvern. Whatupvern. Every time you say his name, you just say what up to him. That's a dope name. EP came out July 31st. 18 minutes of pure heat. Produced by the artist himself, Whatupvern. A lot of these artists are self-producing. They got talent, multiple talent. My favorites are This Is It and Solid. Those are my Solid. It's a song. So This Is It and Solid are my favorite songs from the EP. Now you gotta think about it. I'm not gonna say every song from the EP. I love the EPs, but I'm gonna give you a good 2. I'm gonna give you a good 2 tracks off the EP, except for my last one. The number 1, I'll give you some more. All right, let's go to number let's take a break from the countdown. I just want to talk about EPs more. I just like to give you guys more information about EPs and how they're so special. I got the EP books. I got the EP ebooks out. Y'all go support my ebooks on Amazon and other places, right? Now, EPs are the bridge between albums. I said that before. EPs are great marketing tools as well. Again, these are only the EPs I've heard. All right, this is the only ones I've heard. Okay, I listened to probably 25 or more. I listen to more albums, of course. But I'm more of an album guy. And then I do like the EPs, and once in a while I listen to some of y'all singles out there. Now, EPs are important. They're dynamic and versatile release format between a single and a full album. EPs are cost-effective debuts. They build momentum and engagement. Okay. Let's get back to the countdown. Number 6. Come on, y'all see him already. So, I mean, it's not like, number 6 is RJ Payne and Cartune Beatz. It's called Sinners. Y'all know the movie. It sounds familiar, right? Sinners. This came out May 23rd, 11 minutes. Cartune Beatz is incredible. Of course, RJ Payne with the concept. He did it first, man, I believe. I don't know. I know Sinners came out. He was like in the studio writing probably, what I'm saying, and got the EP out. So my favorite songs on here are Sammy's Guitar and Smoke. He got a song called Smoke, but he got a song with the other brother's name. But Sammy's Guitar and Smoke are my favorite records. And did y'all know Sinners, the movie, will be on Amazon December 26th. Mm-hmm. Yep, Sinners will be on Amazon Prime on December 26th. So after Christmas, we're going to watch some vampires. Yes, vampires. I love vampire movies. All right, we're going to do the honorable mentions now. We're going to take a break. We did half the list. We're going to do honorable mentions. Like I told you, I probably listened to a good 25, 30 EPs. I wrote down a couple. Some of them got listened to. Some of them got actually reviewed. So you can see some of them on this actual channel. Let's talk about some EPs that are honorable mentions. Here go the honorable mentions. Now, we'll put the honorable mentions in the description once. They will be in the description. Just put it that way. You know what I'm saying? The honorable mentions will be in the descriptions. And, of course, so will my top 10. I want you guys to put your top 10, top 5. Just let me know some EPs I missed. I know I can't listen to them all. Only got 2 ears now. Only got 2 ears. All right, so some honorable mentions. Speaking of Errol Holden, he might be the master blaster of EPs, man. He put out a couple EPs within this year. So we got Errol, Errol Holden, Hans Zimmer, and that's only like 3 songs. I consider that an EP. We got, hold on, let me just make sure I'm saying these right. All right, yes, it's okay. All right, cool. We got, so honorable mentions. Okay, we got Errol Holden, Hans Zimmer. Is that Die Hard? Speaking of Christmas, man. Busta Rhymes, Dragon Season, The Awakening. Shout out to Busta. We got Elmiene. Now, Elmiene is an R&B artist. It's called For the Deported. I didn't know where to put that. I know I'm doing rap, but I just figured I'd throw that out there. Y'all go check out Elmiene. Elmiene. He's an R&B singer, dope singer. For the Deported. That's what it says. Let's see who else we got for honorable mentions. We have Skip the Kid. Skip the Kid got an honorable mention. His EP is called The Skipper 6. Skip the Kid, The Skipper 6. Another honorable mention. Let's go check out Skip the Kid, period. Skip the Kid is killing the game with instrumentals, with working with various artists. Skip the Kid is on fire. All right. Speaking of, okay. We got 2 more. Yeah. No, we got 3 more. We got 3 more EPs. I want y'all to check out. We got Droogie, Madlib, and Your Old Droog It's a 3-song EP. It's called Woodstock 2029. Y'all go check that out. The next one is Severely Yours and DJ Vitamin D. It's 3 records as well. It's called Aliens vs. Asians. Y'all go check that out. And then the last honorable mention for EPs before we get back to the list is Ja King, the Divine, and Javi Darko. It's called Danse. Is it Macabre? I think Danse Macabre. Yeah, I think so. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And that is the honorable mention. So clap it up for those guys. You know what I'm saying? I told you I only listened to a good 20 EPs. I didn't listen to a lot of EPs. There was so many dope albums out this year and 2025. That's where my attention was. So let's get back to the list, man. Let's put down the top 5. You know what I mean? I'm going to throw down that top 5. And that is my top 5. But let me talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a little talk about them. All right, number 5 is Pretty Bulli. Pretty Bulli and PA Dre, the producer. They get together and put Set It Off together. EP called Set It Off. Y'all know the movie Set It Off. You know what I'm saying? So she did, an EP, experimented and spoke about the movie. This was dope about this EP, and shout out to Pretty Bulli. She rapped in every aspect of each woman. Ain't that dope? She rapped in like Queen, everybody that had a part. She rapped like she was them. That's dope. So y'all go check that out. So shout out to Pretty Bulli, PA Dre, Set It Off. It came out June 7th. It's about 17 minutes. Produced by PA Dre, of course. My favorites are Day After Day. They use that Day After. Oh, that's man. It sounds like the movie. It feel like the movie, man. It feel like the soundtrack. But Day After Day is one of my favorite records. And then What I Go Through is my other favorite record. Even though I love the EP, of course. I'm just giving y'all 2 of each. 2 of each. She go check her out. She borrowed out. Go follow her first of all. But she just borrowed out on the show, The Punchline Academy, recently. Ooh, yo, she was spitting. So shout out to Pretty Bulli. All right, number 4 is Homeboy Sandman, one of my favorites. Y'all know I love Homeboy Sandman. And producer Brand the Builder, they got Manners. It came out May 16th. It's about 11 minutes. Produced by Brand the Builder, of course. My favorites are Infinite Pockets and Artillery. Mr. Sandman creates great music, period. If he does EPs, albums, it don't matter what this guy does. It's just quality music, quality sound. Like he knows how to select great music, great production, and just a great rapper, dope rapper. Number 3, man, he's back, man. Number 3, like this dude, I'm telling you, he's like this dude was like Mr. EP, man. But Errol Holden is number 3 with War Pig. And it came out August 26th, about 13 minutes. Produced by 2,000 Souls. My favorites are Gus Fringe. You know, I remember Gus, right? Gus from Breaking Bad. Gus Fringe. And Wisdom. So shout out to Errol Holden, man. It don't matter what he do, man. He's putting out work. And speaking of Errol Holden, where did I put that? I know I put it somewhere. Oh, where did I not put it there? Oh, title. Okay. So, like I said, Errol Holden kind of put out various EPs this year, and they're fire. But I did want to tell you, yes, he's releasing albums as well. He got an album with Rock Marciano, so y'all go check that out. Love the cover to that too. Number 2, you know what I'm saying? Electronica. Y'all know he came out with like various EPs and albums like in a row. He just like released like 4 EPs and albums on his birthday this year and just went bananas, right? So shout out to Electronica. Shout out to The Rock. All right, Electronica, Written Testimony, Power at the Rate of My Dreams was released September 19th. 12 minutes, produced by J.E., Hit Boy, Dowd. And my favorites are Blood Libel? Blood Label, sorry. Blood Label. I got the small handwriting. I got it all small. Blood Label, Who's That Lying on God? What a title. He always has some outrageous titles. The other song I like was Big Baby Jesus. So shout out to J Electronica. Now J Electronica, man, y'all know he's down with the, extra ETs that he's believing the aliens. You know what I'm saying? So y'all believe in the aliens and ETs? Let me move on, man. But like, subscribe, share the video, comment below. What are your top 5, top 10, or you can give me a list of 20, 25 EPs. Put them in the comments below. Put them in the comments below. Stop playing. Show us some love. Like, subscribe, all that. Number 1, man, you don't have to do a drum roll because y'all see it on the screen. Those are the Drum Dealer, man. Shh, Spank Sleep. That's the name of the title. It came out February 14th. It's about 12 minutes. My favorites are Rushmore, Malta. I'm just thinking about the song. Random Poetry, Thank You, and the bonus song, Pun. I like the whole EP. That's why it's number 1. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Those Are the Drum Dealer, number 1 EP of 2025. The whole EP's fire, of course. That's why it's number 1. Even the bonus track. Yeah, it's number 1 for a reason. That's why I like the whole every record. Even though, like, it's funny, like, all 10 of these EPs are pretty much like, there's no skippables. There's no skippables on none of these EPs, so y'all can listen throughout to these EPs. That's usually what EPs are for, to, like, just to branch out and kind of try to make some hits, try to figure it out, experiment. Again, shout out to Those Are the Drum Dealer for being the number 1, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the, honorable mention. Shout out to the other, ones I missed. I know y'all gonna tell me, yo, you missed. Just let me know in the comments, but I missed, man. Although I can't be everywhere. Only got 2 ears, man. Only got 2 ears, dog. All right, real quick, man. We're gonna the THCC, the THC podcast. Thanks in advance, or thanks you in advance for purchasing any of my books, ebooks or regular books as well. Y'all know I got the books, man. Stop playing, man. Y'all know I got that books, man. So go get the books, man. I wrote 2 books, and I got some, others as well. I got some ebooks as well. I got like 7 ebooks. Yeah, 7 ebooks and 2 books. Yeah, so go read, go support, or go give them for gifts for the holidays. Y'all can do that too. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. Again, the THHC podcast. Thanks in advance for purchasing the books or downloading the ebooks. Thanks for buying the merch. This is one of the hoodies right here. Every color. Y'all go check it out. Get the merch for the family, for the holidays. Thanks for listening to the music that I executive produce. Thanks for listening to my podcast, this one, and How Many Podcasts Must Get This on all DSPs. That's just a voice one. Donate in the description, please. Donate so the channel can keep flipping and moving. Fact checkers. Show some love, show some positive energy, and ask me some questions. Just show love, man. If y'all got music to promote, man. And next week, man, is going to be probably, what am I going to do? I got the book right here, actually. I can't show y'all, but I got all this stuff right here. So what I'm going to do next week, now, this is something I wanted to talk about earlier too, but I guess I'll talk about it now. There was a lot of albums that were released. A lot of dope hip-hop albums, rap albums. I'm blessed. I feel like Christmas was every Friday, every Tuesday. Whenever someone released, it was Christmas for me. And then being in hip-hop and being connected to a lot of, musicians and rappers and singers and producers, whatever, they connect with me and they give me stuff early sometimes. Or they, so shout out to everybody doing that. But I have, did I show y'all that? Uh-oh. I don't want to show y'all my list. But albums are over 30 minutes. That's all I'm going to say. Albums are over 30 minutes and over 7 records, right? 7 to whatever records is an album, right? This year, this year, man, I had to do a separate category. And that category is short length albums under 30 minutes. I gotta do it. Everybody's putting out 7 records, right? And they be like, I don't know, 15 minutes. Like, yo, you can't put out. And then you're like, oh, I got an album out, 7 records, 15 minutes. And I'm like, what? This is an album? Like, nah, dog. So I created a different category, short length albums under 30 minutes for 2025. That's next week, right? All right. And then, of course, we got to do full length albums, of course. And then, of course, best rappers, right? The best rappers of 2025. We're going to do the best albums. That's like near the end. So we're going to do the 30-minute or less albums. We're going to do albums that's over 30 minutes, right? The next week. And then the last week of December, we'll do the dopest rappers. Get y'all list ready, man. Get y'all list ready, man. Toast to hip hop and rap. Toast to Nas. Toast to, everybody doing it out there, for the culture, All right, guys, I'm getting out of here, man. Again, this is the THHC podcast, episode 272. My top 10 EPs of 2025. Y'all give me yours, please, below. Let me know yours. Let me know yours. I am severely yours. Y'all can get me and catch me on severely _yours_ on all, or at least that's Instagram. And I think that's Instagram and that's Threads. But just look up severely yours on anywhere, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everything, whatever, all of them, everywhere. Only thing I'm not on is X. I am not on X. That dude's whack. Yo. I'm not supporting that dude. I'm good. So I'm on everything else. So y'all find me. And love, man. Love yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Love your family and friends, and love some strangers if you got enough energy after that. All right, man. I'm out of here, Marquis, aka Severe. Donate to the channel so I can keep doing this. Peace out. One love. One love. One love. One love. One love. One love.